Does Nissan squarely have Toyota owners in their sights? Well, I can't be for sure whether or not they're coming after the Toyota buyers, but man, a little competition never hurt anybody. And right into the full-size SUV market, we now have a completely redesigned Armada Pro 4X, and they're going to go head-to-head with the TRD Pro. Now, when the Sequoia TRD Pro came out and had those digital camo inspired little accent pieces here and there, I thought it was kind of cool. I think it's time to find something else to accentuate the vehicle. I don't really like it anymore. But at any rate, when they dropped what would be, I guess, the third gen Sequoia TRD Pro, I was very impressed with the overall shape of the vehicle. I hated the second gen Sequoia. I proportionally, I thought it was sort of ugly. I just didn't really like it. In contrast to that, the first gen Sequoia was a very good looking truck. I liked it a lot. So while I was doing a little dealer walk the other day at our local Toyota dealership, they had a mud bath TRD Pro Sequoia. Kind of was looking at it, priced at about $83,000, which is, I'm not gonna lie, that's high. It now doesn't really have to compete price-wise with the full-size Land Cruiser because we don't have one. So maybe this is their answer to the replacement to that. But man, it's I mean, it is a sharp-looking vehicle. I will give it the eye test. It looks nice. Does have a locking rear differential. Has all of your MTS, crawl control, all the stuff. It's got everything. The only thing that with this mud bath color, it is absolute fire with red interior. Actually, you can't go wrong. The red interior, I think they all should have red interior. I just in my opinion, I really I like the red interior. But again, those digital camo, man, just a little bit of it would be okay, but it's just kind of like it seems to be it's everywhere on this vehicle. Anyway, as I was looking at taking in this mud bath Sequoia TRD Pro, decided to hey, you know what? Nissan has dropped a Pro 4X Armada. And it's newly redesigned. So I thought, well, maybe by chance the local Nissan place might have one in stock. So we drove across town. If that $83,000 was a little bit of sticker shock on that Sequoia, we decided to come by the Nissan place and check out the Pro 4X Armada, which comes with locking rear differential. There are just some super cool design features with this. Just general impressions, the interior is really nice. Looks really, really good. I think the interior possibly of the Sequoia is a little bit more rugged, but it is it's a handsome vehicle. The side profile with the big vertical vents, don't flame me for this, but it's just big, it's boxy. It's a little kind of like they're going after the Defender look a little. Maybe you know, I don't know. I see a little bit of it in there. It's just got a little bit of that shape to the side profile. The approach and departure angles are pretty nice. They've modified the bumpers to give you a little bit more approach angle. And you can, I believe, get these equipped with an all-terrain tire, a larger rim, and then you can also get, I believe, like an 18-inch rim, which is really cool because everybody knows, I mean, you need more sidewall if you're going to be doing any kind of aggressive or any kind of off-roading, more than just running some forest roads, if you don't want to have punctures in your tires and whatnot. And you have the three little indentions in the front, which goes back to the hard body days. I really like that touch. A little splash of orange here and there. I mean, it's a good looking rig. It really is. Now, just a few keys just by looking at them. I'd say the Toyota is a little bit more aggressively focused off-road driving, but there are a few things here. The Sequoia, I believe, can tow more, and that's due to the hybrid powertrain. The Nissan has what looks like more interior volume, and it has a really plush interior. So if the if your comfort is of more importance to you and your space, you know, that might be a viable option. Now, one of the big considerations would just be price. Nissan is coming in with a really aggressive pricing structure for these. You're looking at around $77,000, and dealers are already discounting on top of that. The one that I saw here, they have an internet price. It's $4,000 back of MSRP, so it gets you almost $10,000 less than the Sequoia TRD PRO, which is listed at a MSRP of $83,000 and change. So, and you know, there's that. Your value proposition generally with Toyota is that it is going to retain its value much better than it would against the Nissan. But hey, man, I'm all for it. I think this is cool. Not having the Land Cruiser here in the States kind of leaves a void for these large SUVs, and I think this is cool. Now, if they could just both decide that they wanted to get on board with some front lockers, even better. I think that's awesome. But what are your guys' thoughts? Have you been able to drive both? Can you compare it? Are you looking at them in your car search right now? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Thank you, guys.